If you have a toddler, you're probably used to hearing this word. In this video, I'm going to talk all about different reasons why your toddler might be saying no and how to deal with it. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Jenny, certified teacher, doctoral student, and mom to two girls, Alice and Mina. They are both 2 and under, so I have a household full of no. In this video, I wanted to address specifically how I deal with hearing the word no, and also how I kind of get around navigating it. The first thing I want to talk about though, before we even get into how to deal with it, is why it's happening. It's important to understand why it's happening so you can actually better be informed on how to deal with it. Toddlerhood's a really interesting age because children are finally realizing that they are separate from their parents and they actually are their own humans. With this becomes an increased interest in independence. A lot of toddlers seem to think that independence just means being contrary to everything that you say. Toddlers want to become their own people, and part of that entire process is resistance, saying no. You're going to hear no while your toddler is going through becoming independent. It is a completely normal part of the entire process. Oftentimes, when we have a toddler that says no a lot, we wind up dealing with a lot of power struggle, and the last thing you want is to deal with power struggle. Believe it or not, toddlers actually need to get wins or ability to hear yes from you in order to kind of build that positive sense of self and independence. That being said though, toddlers also need boundaries. By nature, toddlers are inherently out of control, so you want to make sure that you are the one that's setting the boundaries for them. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about the why this happens with this complete uproar of the word no. Now let's talk about how you can deal with it. Suggestion number 1, offer choices that result in the same outcome. Okay, Alice, it's time to read Peanut Butter and Cupcake. Do you want to hold the pink baby or the blue baby?
Pink baby.
Okay, let's get the pink baby. Oh, we need our book. We need Peanut Butter and Cupcake.
Baby, yes. Peanut butter cupcake.
Yes, we need Peanut Butter and Cupcake. Come here, let's read this.
Read this.
It's not about what is being done, it's how it's being done. You are giving your child a chance to have a say in whatever it is that you are expecting them to do. Take a look at my example here. Alice, do you want to pick your jammies?
No.
No?
I don't know.
You're gonna read Sesame Street? Hey, Alice. Do you want the strawberries or the sloths?
Strawberry.
The strawberries? Okay. As you can see, my desired outcome is for Alice to pick out some pajamas. Initially, she tells me no. I change how I approach it, however, and I actually offer her 2 options to choose from. Once she's presented with a choice where she gets to have some say and some control in the matter, she winds up complying and picking some pajamas. Suggestion number 2. Change how you talk to your toddler. You really have to kind of reprogram your brain on this one, but stop asking questions and let them be statements. For example, do you want a snack? Needs to become, it's time for snack. Do you want the green cup or the red cup? You're taking away the choice on whether or not they're having a snack, but you're giving them a choice in how they want to have the snack. Kind of connects back to the first one. Tip number 3, give as many choices and ability for freedom as you can. Like I said, toddlers need to feel like they're winning in order to develop that positive sense of self and positive sense of personal independence. Set up a safe space for them to play in where there's very few things that you need to actually say no to. It's going to make a world of a difference, not only for you, but for them too. Suggestion number 4. Sometimes you will need to ignore whatever it is they're doing for the attention-seeking behavior. If they are saying no simply from defiance, sometimes the best reaction is actually just to ignore it. The reason for this is because you don't want to create a power struggle where you and your toddler are trying to argue over one thing. Obviously, this does not apply to things that are inherently very important, but sometimes you just need to take a step back and ignore the behavior if they are being deliberately defiant. Suggestion number 5, and one of my favorite ones, is actually to incorporate songs in what you're expecting them to do. It sounds silly and you'll feel silly, but believe it or not, it really does work. For example, if I want Alice to clean up her toys, I will sing a song to let her know it's time to clean up her toys. And you would be impressed by how well she responds to that even after she tells me no just a second beforehand. Do you want to clean up?
No.
Clap, clap, now it's time to clean up. Clap, clap, now it's time to clean up. We've had a lot of fun, but now our time's done. Clap, clap, now it's time to clean up. Do you want to sing time to clean up 1, 2, 3?
Time to clean up 1, 2, 3.
Time to clean up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Time to clean up 1, 2, 3. My sweet Alice. Where does that go? Go put it back on the food truck. Thank you so much for helping me. Are you putting away the smoothie? Thank you, Alice. What should I put away?
Plate.
I should put the plate away?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put the plate away. My last piece of advice is one you probably don't think about as much as you should, and that's actually avoid saying no yourself. Obviously, there are times when you need to say no. I like to reserve this for times when there is imminent danger, for example. If Alice is about to put a finger in a plug, that's the time I use no. Otherwise, I change my phrasing to include things like, oh, Alice, yes, I know that you want to color right now. We will color as soon as we're all done cleaning up our toys. Or Alice, yes, I know that you want to color now. I think coloring would be a great idea for tomorrow. It sounds so silly, but you want to model the behavior you're expecting from your child. If you're constantly telling your child no, why in the world would they tell you anything otherwise? So to summarize kind of like the big picture stuff for dealing with no, don't say no yourself. Ignore instances where it's trying to create a power struggle. Integrate songs into your routine to make it more fun for your toddler. Give as much freedom as you can in a safe way. Change how you say things from questions into statements. And finally, offer choices where you are able. I hope this video is helpful for you in dealing with all those different times when your toddler is going to tell you no. There will be occasions when none of these work, of course. And in those times, you do what you gotta do in order to keep your cool and keep your child safe. However, a lot of these will work a lot of the time if you integrate them. Thank you so much for watching and also for your patience. It is a new school year and I just started teaching because I live in Georgia and we start very, very early. So I am so sorry about my delay in posting a little bit, but I do appreciate you watching and thank you for stopping by. Take care.